Hello everybody. Cutco Mike here at the start of I'm wearing that for my my mask mandate clientele, but I just want to say welcome. This is Cutco Mike Live, and we're going to be walking you through what is a Cutco service and sales event. So due to COVID, the new word of 2020 is canceled. Everything is canceled in hopes of safety and recovery and protection, but there is something still taking place, and one of those would be a Cutco Mike service and sales event. So you probably see me post about service and sales and sharpening and updates, and if you live in my circle of shows, you'll be getting an invite to one of these events. So this is the start of our busy season for fairs, but those have canceled, so it'll be a service and sales event season. So greetings. I'm going to walk you through what an event entitles and what you can expect, as many people wonder, what is this experience Mike is providing? If you've been to one, you know it's very easy, simple, and fun, and sometimes expensive, but not required to be expensive. So we're here at the Holiday Inn. So we usually use Holiday Inn or Hampton Inn properties. We just found those are the best value and best brand name for people to find off of major interstates. So we are here in St. Louis. We'll be doing Des Moines, we'll be doing Milwaukee, and then Wichita, and then popping up some small events throughout the summer. So you got Cutco Mike, and you got the Cutco Mike Mr. Cutco Mobile. So we're going to pretend that we are a customer here with a Cutco knife set. So hopefully your knife set's not this small, but for the sake of me grabbing something quick, we grabbed the Studio Plus 4 here, the original starter set. Most of you have outgrown that. So I am the customer, as many of you are watching the news and following the guidelines and hopefully being nice to your other side of the political aisle friends. So this is we're gonna walk you through, okay? So you got your knives, and by the way, if you want to know when the dates are happening, you could go on Knife Appointment, so KNIFEAPPT, and I'll comment that knifeappointment.com, and book an appointment. So you got your knives, we're gonna walk through. Hi. So normally there's a sweet receptionist that'll direct you. So if you're coming to most properties, the conference rooms are usually right down the hall. So this is a walkthrough. So we got our knives. We're bringing our knives in. You don't want to just show up with your knives in your hand like a crazy lady or a crazy guy. So you bring your knives in, dun, 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 dun. You look for the sign, and then voila. So this is the room that we're using here, and most rooms will be set up very similar, plenty of space, spread out. So here's what you'll want to do. So if you're waiting and you come and there's somebody here, grab a seat, grab a clipboard, grab a catalog, grab a Clorox wipe. So pretend you're the first customer. You walk in, you see a nice sign from Aldi's, service sign-in. Pretty simple, huh? So you bring your knives. You know, I'll probably greet you. I'll jump out and say, hey, it's Cutco Mike. By the way, there's no one in the room, so I have my mask off for you. You mask Nazis out there. I love you all. God is good. All right, so you sign in. If you need a mask, we got the nice ones. Thanks, Lisa, from the airlines. If you want to go cloth, or if you want to go medical, you got your wipes, you got your hand sanitizer. Everybody will be clean. And then you start filling out this little form, Cutco Mike. How many years have I owned Cutco? What's my favorite Cutco item? What's next on my Cutco wish list? How did you buy Cutco? Obviously, you want to make sure you give Cutco Mike some love. What are your favorite things about Cutco? You can circle many as you want. It says 3, but why not circle them all? what motivates you to buy, and then give us a little testimonial. And then while you're waiting, if you want, we have a little catalog with prices, or at the end, you're more than welcome to take advantage of any specials, and then we'll have a full inventory log. So that's your little check-in there. And then this is just kind of a walkthrough of my little setup. So I have a lot of old Cutco here, because once in a while we'll deal with those Iowa farmers that their husbands will use their knife to open a can of paint, and we'll show that to people. This lady's kind of cool. She had a knife for 65 years, and she forgot about the guarantee. She used this knife every day for 65 years until I saw her at the mall, and she bought a new set, and I said, I got to have that for my museum. So this is for somebody who has old Cutco. The factory is planning on opening up September 2nd, and this will show you what Cutco does at the factory. They fully refurbish and polish the handles versus over 50 years, they start to wear out. So that's kind of cool. So what's nice about this will be kind of a factory service area here. So if you have something that needs to be sent back, we're going to get you well equipped with everything you'll need. We'll lay out all your knives here. It's pretty cool, pretty easy. You get your little table knives. By the way, a little pro tip here, put those in upside down for all my Cutco customers and reps who see and notice that. So you lay out all your knives. So this set's a few years old, doesn't look bad. This is going to be just what we call a little oil change. We're going to give you a little tune-up on this set. Very easy. Takes about 10 to 15 minutes. So this is going to be very simple. You'll put your knives on a tray. I'll be greeting you. I'll walk with you. We'll take it down. And then this is if something goes bad. If we need to send some stuff back, we got all of our equipment. We got our forms, everything we'll need. All right, so I'm your knife set. Very simple, very easy. You'll come here, you'll come down to my little shop, and then I'll get started. So I'm going to flip the camera here. All right, what's up, everybody? How we doing? Don't forget to use your sanitizer, because my hands got real dirty there. All right, so we're going to show you how I'm going to do a knife sharpening. So right now, like I said, the factory's still closed because of COVID. So I'm going to say, hey, how are you? I'm Cutco Mike. Nice to meet you, or it's great to see you again. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to examine your edge. So a lot of people wonder how you sharpen the serrated edge. So what we do is we look on the inside of these teeth, and then we look at the points. So if the teeth are still nice in shape, all we're going to do is touch up the inside of the teeth there, kind of like a cleaning at the dentist, clean out some of that junk, that crud. And what we notice is once in a while, people's teeth go flat. And that's where we would recommend packaging it up over there and sending it back to the factory. So no one's in the room so you can hear me better. So what we do is we walk you through what you're going to expect. So a lot of people think, oh, he's just trying to sell me something. Well, obviously I love selling Cutco, or I wouldn't be in business for 16 years. But we're going to take care of you first. We're going to service your knives first. We're going to show you everything first. And then at the end, if you want to buy something, awesome. 3 kids are expensive, 2 dogs, they need to eat too, but no pressure to buy, but we love orders. So this is a customer's knife that I show people. Let me see if I can show this a little bit better. So this is a lady who the teeth have gone completely flat. So this is where somebody overuses their trimmer. See, if you see those teeth, see how they're gone up front? Look at that. They're completely gone. So that person is what I call as a one-knifer. So there's a lot of you one-knifers out there that use one knife for everything. And you're for sure somebody who should consider buying more. No pressure, but that would be like a one-knifer. Or they use it too much, or they use it on glass cutting boards, or they have never had it sharpened in 20 years. So that would be somebody I would say, hey, I can touch it up for you. But we would probably want to package this up and get this ready for a factory reset, where the factory will put it on the grinding wheel, buff it, polish it, sharpen it. Once in a while, we'll run into these situations where my husband left it on the burner. Yes, it's always the husbands. You ever notice that? Or my kids. And that's where you don't want to throw it away or panic, and we would put in a request to get your replacement. Or something like this, you know, the handle got melted on a burner. So those are going to be like the common, you know, errors of what could happen. And then this one, I don't know what happened here, but it somehow got scraped. And that's why you want to bring in everything, because I'll examine everything. I'll give you a professional overview of everything. And then we'll sharpen them. So we use a special Cutco approved sharpener for all the trained reps, made by a great legend named Ed Reed, who is one of the greatest Cutco representatives of all time. And I don't know if this is 100% true, but I heard he was blind and in a wheelchair, or one of the two. And he was just a man of service and integrity. So pretty cool. So that's what we'll actually do to smooth out the burrs and touch up the inside of those serrated edges. And then, yes, we're going to use this. This is an 82 sharpener. We do sell this, and it comes with knife sets if you buy a standard knife set. And this is going to put a brand new edge on your paring knives, your smooth edge knives. So you can do that at your home if you have that, but you can't do the serrated. And that's why you would want to come see me and partake in the fun. And then what we'll also do is smooth out the burrs and get that in tip-top shape. And then we'll cut up some grapes or potatoes just to make sure you're happy with everything. So real simple. If you have a big knife set, it takes about 20 to 30 minutes. If you bring in some extras, plan on being here for about 30 to 45 minutes. If you have less than a small knife set, it takes about 15 to 20 minutes. Very simple, very easy. And then, you know, then usually the next person will show up for their appointment. And then I'll say, hey, is there anything I can show you or tempt you by? Obviously, if you know me, I make it easy to spend money with me, but I'll always tempt you, and I'll always give you a juicy deal. And then I'll give you a little walkthrough here. We'll have our flatware. We'll have that on display if you want to check that out. We'll have some business gifts for all my business owners and people who want to appreciate people. Just a little kind of catalog here of all the knives that we have to offer. And then we'll just kind of show you some options. You know, people always want to know what's next. So this would be like a smaller set. This is the original homemaker set. Unfortunately, the red right now is not available. That's what the red dot means, but just to kind of put the sizes in perspective. And then, you know, we can talk about that if you're interested. And then you can come learn about the world's finest cookware, all 5-ply American made. And then, oh, this is a crazy story. So when I had a chance to go sell Cutco overseas on a military base, TSA broke my griddle. It's spot welded. I haven't had a chance to send it back, but that is covered under the guarantee. So pretty simple, pretty easy, not too much to it. So if you're on my list on Facebook, you're getting a text or an email. If you basically live in Wisconsin, Illinois, Iowa, Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska area, we'll be doing events kind of within an hour to 2 hour drive. If I can't get out to you, I'll do the best I can to get you some info and to also maybe get you in contact with one of my colleagues if they're doing events in wherever you live. But hope to see you. God bless. Hopefully we get through this and we could be life without mask again. And be in touch. Comment if you have any questions. Hopefully that was informative. Thanks so much. God bless. Take care, everybody.